I contracts on Xbox One for the up and coming challenge packs. One of these is I mix both of them together in general. So let's just get this thing started, I guess. First, we'll start off with Blow It. Now this one is relatively simple. There are 5 guys to eliminate in an explosion. All you need to bring with you is a silenced pistol. Okay. And let's get this thing started. I'm gonna try to include timestamps in this video so that you guys can just jump to whatever challenges you need help with. But all right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, dang it. Well, let's ignore that, please. I totally forgot to change my starting location. Here we go. All right. Looks like loading's going by a lot faster this time. Thank goodness. Alright, so first things first. Let's go right around the gardener. If you wish to, just shoot out the camera. And deal with this guy. We're gonna pick up his gun just because, well, it'll make life a lot easier for us. Let's take this and what?
What the? What?
Oh, come on. You're gonna die and you're not even gonna know it happened later on or something like that. Your next 2 targets are going to be down here. Yeah, sorry, bud. That's not a urinal. Okay, so you're just gonna have to drag these guys up to that room and make a nice little pile. And double tap with a pistol to get the thing to go explode. That room is actually one of the very few that I believe even has a paint tank. Ugh, come on. And propane tanks are the only way to get, or are, as a Hitman 2, the lethal explosion canisters. And just getting both those guys out of a room in case someone else decides to walk in there. Yeah, so, here's this guy going up. And I understand that most of you think, why not just bring the breaching charge and use that to remotely detonate after you disguise as Luigi? I know it's kind of tempting, but the thing with that is if you, where's that? You will, whenever you're doing that at least, he's like, or when I was creating the contract, it's counted as explosive device, not as using an accident explosion. Oh well. So let's take the lead pipe and slap-a-roo. I don't even really think that you'll need the keys, but yeah, you're just gonna run right back up to here. Oop. Into the shed. Gonna double tap the propane tank. Well, first. Yeah, I usually like to throw propane tanks at people's heads to guarantee that nothing will go wrong when killing. Oh, come on. Yeah, really? Okay. I don't want this walkthrough to get messed up because I accidentally shot somebody to death instead of using the explosion like I intend. And now we can make an escape. And if you do it right, it should be right around the 5-minute mark. In fact, we might actually be able to do this in exactly 5 minutes. Anything divisible by 5 is good enough to me. Let's leave it at that. And I'm gonna just turn my headphone volume down because it's kind of blasting. Okay. And this is being recorded before the challenge packs have gone live, so you won't see them unlocking. So let's go back to a menu, and we're going to go back. I like to choose another contract. Here we go. My contracts. Alright, so let's see here. Please and tightening the screw. This should be a good one. So for here, I gifted you guys a relatively. Hold on, please. What? Please stand by. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's just a small interruption. Okay. So let's carry this thing on. So let's start off in the morgue. We're gonna bring along a lockpick. One moment, please. Luke, will you please be quiet? First of all, they cannot hear you, and secondly, I'm recording a video. My apologies, my little brother was mocking my voice. And I'm sorry if it's hard to understand, but, well, I've got to work with what I'm given. So yeah, we're going to bring along a lockpick and a Seeger 300 Ghost. and a silenced pistol. So here are our 5 targets today. 4 screwdrivers and 1 sniper. Okay, so we're starting off in the church morgue, which if you haven't figured out how to unlock that, all you have to do is just go to the back end of a morgue, or like on basically the cemetery entrance. This part, I guess. There'll be a funeral bed you can lay down on, or a casket you can lay down in. Just lay down there once, and you unlocked it as a start. If you don't have this, then the marina should be just as good. Let's just make a dash out of here. Don't worry about the security cameras. Yeah, and we don't want to lockpick that. There will be a screwdriver in the garden shed at the church. And you can also find one in the same shed that we were just in for the explosion kill, which is basically right in front of the gardener's start position for Villa Caruso. Let's lockpick. And now let's see here. Okay, it turns out that I may have messed this up a little bit. Well, no matter. This is a contract that can still work out.
Hey, you can't blow nothing.
And just to be safe, I'm gonna take this guy up a little more. I'm gonna remake this contract with a more savory target. There's one guy who always goes sort of down to the coastline, outside the catacombs.
What? Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
That's enough of you guys, okay? We're starting to pick me off.
Command, copying. I think we have a situation. Someone's taking an action.
Yeah, well, this is just gonna be for funsies then. Unless for some reason I die in the middle of making this target.
Man, I arrived at the location and it looks clear. Over.
And that should be all the people who are going to be getting in our way for the day. But yeah, if you're going for this, then... well... like... let's try it again. Okay, here we go. So first... this should be, I believe, the Iron Please, which is kill a target with a sniper rifle from the church bell tower. You don't even really need to worry too much about Silent Assassin, as I've already demonstrated pretty clearly by now. If you're going for that one, then I guess just make sure you don't take a disguise at any point. Okay, so let's head back outside. Or you know what? Let's go downstairs. Yes, that should be better. Big lockpick. Oh yes, that is indeed the right target. He just has a bit of a cycle, alright. Don't want to risk him drowning on my watch. The drowning contract will come later. Because it's a bit more of a pain. And now 2 screwdrivers froze, and that will take care of those. Boom. I'm personally really happy with how this is turning out for me. Up. Okay. Oh, those two are done. Let's head up to our apartment. This, I believe, is a faster route, but... or maybe slightly faster, but... well, one thing's for certain, it's a safer route by a substantial amount. If memory serves me right, then, climbing up the pipe, like to get right up to your terrace, that's basically baiting you into a hostile area, where pipe length is. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not very used to talking like this. But Mario's free to come in. Just avoiding the gate and a frisking. Splish splash. Fountain. And it's our brother Luigi. It's me, Mario, and I like to say frick you. And I know, I'm horrible at this sort of improv working. Quick, bro. And another throw. Those two are dealt with. And now we can exit the mission. I know that was really sloppy of me. 3 stars, and I thought getting 2 stars for my handiwork would be generous. Well, I guess the scoring system felt like being nice today. Okay, so the next 2 that we're about to handle, these ones are sadly the trickier ones, but it is very possible. Oh, right, there's still 3 more. Oh. Let's try that again. So, anyhow, for this, you're going to need to use either your Xena 34 or Jaeger 7 Lancer. Let's take a container. don't feel like dealing with a slow throw today. Yep. Or that. Let's take the Jaeger 7 Lancer since it has slightly better stats. You know what? Let's dress 47 up a little bit today. I really like these three in particular. Just saying. So yes, if you don't have a calmer, you're going to need 2 blunt weapons. So a briefcase can be one of them. And I believe another option would be like the crystal ball, for example, so you can lock in the legacy pack. And we're going to be starting at the harbor. So here's all that. And this one will be counting for out of sight. She'll be like right at the edge of a pier. And these guys will be counting for our sharpshooter. So when the level starts, you're going to need to act fast. Luckily, this is something that you can easily do in like under 2 minutes, if not under 1 minute. Okay, so first of all, she's very easy to just fling into the ocean like that. Okay, shoot over here. And that's that. I hope it's stiff and awkward, but as long as you do it quickly. What? I didn't even think it was possible to get Silent Assassin on that. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, carrying on from this one. Right, so there should be 2 more left for me to cover. So there are 5 more that I've given you guys to deal with for the Overscoped challenge. And so far we've dealt with 3 in here. Or 3 in here. 1 in here. And none in there. So that's 4. There's 9. And this one has 2 extra guys. So Overscoped, all we really need is to make sure we're starting top the main square tower. And we're bringing a briefcase with a sniper rifle. And that'll basically be about good enough, but what? It's very safe and sorry. Let's take the calmer one. Just because things can oftentimes get out of hand. Also, right behind you, basically, when you start off, you have the added bonus of a free pipe. Pretty useful for pipe down challenge or whatever it's called. Shut up, radio. No. Ah, darn it. Okay, I forgot one thing. The lockpick. How embarrassing. Well, I'm just gonna bring the lockpick Mark II as a mark of shame. And let's try not turning on the radio this time. Right, so there are two guys who start off in the building. Oh. One. Oh, that didn't hit. 1, 2. No, we don't need that yet. Take that. Let's take that back. Sweet. Oh, there's a painting in there. Whoa, who would have known? But yeah, that works out just as fine. And I'm only using the lead pipe because, as I mentioned earlier, pipe down challenge. Now let's hide this. That. Take this. Now let's go back downstairs. Let's overflow the sink. Oh, no you don't, bud.
Thank God you're here.
Oh, God. Really? Yeah, something terrible is happening. You're witnessing my crime. So please and thank you, lady. Oh!
Nothing in my position.
Okay, good. Could have gone real bad, real fast.
Is that?
Oh, okay. I don't even know what happened. But anyhow, yeah, you should just throw a briefcase at him. Something like that. Oh, and look, there's another lead pipe. Yay. But yeah, anyhow, that's another short contract. So, let us exit this map, please. Brum. Okay, very funny. Well, and that officially is the death of my silent assassin streak. If you could even call it that. Yeah, as you can see, the only complication with that was just getting Jack Please into a basement. Just a simple little case of turn on the sink and let them come and fix it. Alright. And here's the last one. 3 drownings with 2 sniper rifles. Full kills. Right, you've completed all these contracts. You should have both pieces of equipment at the end of this. Come to think of it, you could just get the sniper surfing in the challenge. One moment, please. Yeah, I'm sorry, my little brother was just being a bit loud. Here's my seeker. And our sniper rifle will be inside our safe house. One moment, please. Luke, watch the language. Or I could tell Mom about that. There we go. Wouldn't be much of a disturbance for me anymore. But yeah, let's take the seeker and a medic syringe. Or if you don't have a seeker, then you can just take a medic poison in this slot. And we're gonna be starting as a gardener. Good. I just want to make sure I didn't mess this thing up again. And now there's going to be 2 ways that you could probably take out the first target. One is you could just shoot him straight up with a seeker. The other is poisoning him. Right, so the camera shouldn't really be much of an issue, just crouch run under, or just hug the ball as a matter of fact. You can pick up this rat poison. And let's use a safe method.
Vintage year, pretty goddamn expensive.
Turn off the fuse box. and both of them will temporarily go their separate ways. Don't worry, he'll return soon enough, though. Gardner never really sees me doing that.
What? The help with the lab guy?
And you'll have plenty of time waiting for him to drink and even just walking over to the toilet, which is right there. Let's get a prompt KO on here. Oop. All this extra time, I could hide his body. Here we go. And it's going pretty well. The other contracts up until now have been moderately speedy. This one's sort of slow paced, but you can do as you will here. He'll come in and we can drown. Yes. Good night, bud. Let's run over to the pantry. Take the coin.
Weird.
We'll poison his glass with this.
You gotta be.
And fair warning, he does as from time to time use this trash can. Internet likes to crap the bed at every 2 hours or so. All I have to do to fix it is I just have to disconnect the internet, or just disconnect the device from the internet and then simply reconnect it. Anyway though, this guy is about to be coming up to vomit. He does sometimes go into here to vomit, or sometimes he'll use the toilet. I have a weird theory that if you put something in a trash can, the NPCs won't vomit in there. I'm probably wrong, but it's a theory that I think is kind of interesting and I want to test out. There's our second guy drowned. I just spiked his coffee with an emetic poison. Now, our last target is going to be Rocco. Medic syringe. Pokesies. And he'll just come right over here and use the loo. Poof.